Hey, what's your shrinkers and welcome back to the channel. And in today's video, we are talking about the foundation of your tanks. There is nothing worse than watching a thriving colony stall out and stop breeding just because your substrate lost its buffering power. For the last year, we have been running nature soil across our aquarium tanks to solve this exact issue. No pH spike, no crashing colonies, and just reliable long-term stability. Today we are looking at a 1-year retrospective on nature soil. And spoiler alert, after 12 months of rigorous usage, myself and others with thousands of successful modes, I can confidently say this substrate fundamentally has changes the math on how we breed streams. Before we dive into the hard data and the exact mechanics of why this soil has completely redefined our breeding tanks, I want to make sure you know exactly where to get your hands on it. Because this isn't just a local secret anymore. It is a global standard. If you want to upgrade your foundation, your soil today, check the description below for the direct links to our global network. For our network in Europe, Aquarium is the official distributor of Biochemia, nature soil in Poland, and currently one of the first and main availability points for this substrate on the European market. The soil comes in different bag sizes. Nature soil normal 9 liters, nature soil normal 3 liters who do not want to have the bigger bags, and the grain size is 4.5 to 5 mm. For some background information about nature soil, it is a Japanese aquarium substrate produced by Biochemia. Developed for planter tank, aquariums, and stream tanks. It is based on natural black soil and organic compounds and components, with its main benefit being a stable aquarium start and support for the biological balance of the tank. For the hobbyists in Italy, you need look no further than our incredibly loyal and trusted retail partner Aquastream. They tested everything they sell and they stand by the soil. For the Southern Hemisphere down in South Africa, Yen is the distributor, ensuring African breeders have access to the exact same world-class foundation through his retail partners. One of his retail partners is Neil from Satan Stream, and Satan Stream need no introduction. His passion in this hobby and the number of satisfied customers is phenomenal. He is also the organizer for stream competition in South Africa. And for those of you right here in Singapore, you can reach out directly to me. I don't just supply it, it's what runs Stream Century. So check the description below for your local source, but before you do that, let me break down the exact mechanics of why this foundation works so well. There is nothing more frustrating than building a flawless tank, dialing in your RO water, and buying premium genetics only to watch your colony stall out 6 months later. Why? Because your soil ran out of gas, it stopped buffering, your pH creep up, and your streams stop breeding. It's a massive waste of your time and your money. Streams have short breeding cycles. If you keep missing it, we will miss it altogether. For the last 365 days, we put nature soil across all our 100 tanks to solve exactly this problem. Today, the 1-year data is in. 0 parameter crashes, 0 stored colonies. Here is the mechanical truth of it. Nature soil has the raw chemical power to drive pH down to an aggressive 4.1 to 4.2. That sounds extreme, but from an engineering perspective, it is a massive advantage. Because the soil is so potent, you need significantly less of it to do the heavy lifting. This is exactly why we integrated it with the reset basket. We tested 9 prototypes across 100 tanks. To perfect this architecture, by placing a concentrated smaller volume of nature soil directly into the basket, our tanks locked in a rock-solid, unyielding 5.1 to 5.8 pH. That is the absolute golden zone for Caridina. We use 700 to 750 grams of soil to 40 liters or 10-gallon tanks in that ratio. But the real magic of pairing the reset basket with nature soil is the maintenance. You get flawless oxygen flow and zero toxic anaerobic mud suffocating your tank floor. And here is where the basket truly pays for itself. When it is finally time to swap the soil, it takes exactly 5 minutes. You literally pull the basket out, swap the soil, and drop it back in. No catching streams, no draining the tank, zero stress on the colony. You stretch a single bag further. Lower your costs and build a much smarter machine. In times of economic uncertainty, it's great to have something that is cost effective. You have already invested heavily in your chillers, your filtration, and your streams. Over the years, we have tested, used, and built successful tanks with industry standards like ADA version 1 and Kaylee soil. They are great soils, and we respect them. But today, our racks run exclusively on nature soil. We made the switch because it simply hits and holds the exact parameters we need without the guesswork. It gives everyone hope again when ADA version 1 is no longer in production. Some breeders like to swap their substrate twice a year to aggressively push breeding, and that is a completely fine strategy. But whether you swap it out every 6 months or run it longer term, getting your water to the right parameters is the only thing that actually matters. Give your setup the architecture it needs to thrive. Go down to the description right now and check out the links. You can grab your reset baskets directly from our site, and you can find nature soil through our trusted global distributors from Europe to Italy to Yen to Nail in South Africa. And for those of you locally in Singapore, you can reach out to me directly. Grab a bag of nature soil, drop it in a reset basket, and watch your system run perfectly. Get your foundation right, and the rest will follow. Massive thanks to our members for backing year-long tests like this so we can keep pushing the standards of this hobby higher. Thank you for keeping this real, and thank you for trusting the process. And until next time, peace out.